A cold, dark winter has been predicted by many, and unfortunately, many people are unprepared for a winter power outage. So today, I'm going to show you some power outage life hacks for this cold winter, and possibly some items that you can add to your power outage survival kit. Now, as a prepper and as preppers, we prepare for all types of situations and scenarios that may occur. In all actuality, we prep for situations that we hope actually don't happen. And prepping for a severe winter storm that causes a power outage is in fact a real possibility this winter, especially depending on where you live. Now, my number one item to have for a power outage during winter is a way to heat yourself and to stay warm. So it doesn't matter how much food and water that you have been prepping and storing away. Because see, if you freeze, that's not going to do you any good. Now, I know times are tough right now, so if you can afford one, you need to get a generator. Now, this generator can serve you both during winter power outages and also summer power outages and summer storms such as tornadoes, earthquakes, or any other natural disaster that may occur. But certainly during winter, you see, this is going to allow you to possibly run your furnace. If it's gas, it can run the blowers or power a small space heater and provide lights and a few other appliances for you during a power outage. Now, I understand that not everyone can afford a brand new generator, especially with these high prices thanks to inflation. So check Craigslist, check eBay, or your local want ads, and you probably can find someone willing to unload a generator at a good price. Now, as you know, money is tight right now for most people. So they may even offer a trade, or like I said, you maybe can get a great deal on a used generator. Now, another good way to heat your home during a winter power outage is a kerosene lamp or a kerosene heater. Now, most lamps of this sort aren't too expensive unless you go with an Aladdin lamp. Now, the kind that I picked up on Amazon. It was a 4-pack. It was a pretty good price for those. Now, these aren't as durable as the Aladdin lamps, but they can and will get the job done during a power outage. I believe in these. Now, if I had the money, I would have went for the pricier Aladdin lamps, but again, these seem to be doing the trick. I'll leave the link in the description if anyone is interested in picking these up for yourself. Now, also, you can pick up a good kerosene heater from Lowe's or any other home improvement store. And again, if you don't have the funds right now to buy something brand new, again, check eBay, check Craigslist, or again, your local want ads, and you can probably find a good deal on a kerosene heater as well. I actually saw one just the other day for like 20 bucks. Okay, number 2 is going to be candles. Now, candles are so important because not only are they a great light source, but they also can provide a small source of heat, especially if there's no other heat source available. So for example, let's say you weren't able to buy a generator or a kerosene heater or a kerosene lamp. Then what you would want to do is gather yourself and your family into your smallest room of your home or your apartment. And then you want to light as many candles that you can safely place in that room. And the room temperature plus your body heat will significantly raise the temperature. You see, this keeps you and your family warm, and you can even use tea light candles to cook and to bake. Now, I plan to make an upcoming video on that topic soon about how you can bake with tea light candles. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do that. That way you won't miss that important video. Now, just make sure that whatever candles that you use, that you do pick quality over quantity, especially when it comes to your candles or your survival or preparedness candles, because the cheaper glass ones, they do have a tendency to burst when they get extremely hot. And you always want to practice safety when you're using any of the heat sources that I've covered so far. So whether that's a generator, whether that's a kerosene lamp, kerosene heater, or candles, you always want to practice the ultimate safety, guys. All right, number 3 is to make your home during a power outage as warm as possible. Now, during the daytime, you want to keep your south-facing window blinds and curtains, you want to keep those open. That way, you'll allow the sunlight in to naturally heat your home during the daytime. But just be sure to close those windows and blinds directly when the sun is going down. That way, you'll keep that heat that came in going right back out. Also, you can try to seal up any drafts from your doors or windows with any towels or clothing or duct tape or some plastic sheeting. Now, as I mentioned earlier, you want to huddle together in your smallest room with your family. Now, if you own a tent, I would set it up inside that smallest room if it'll fit. And what this is going to do is going to create an even warmer space and an air barrier in that room. Now, I wouldn't advise burning any candles in the tent because that would be extremely dangerous. Again, you want to practice the optimum safety when it comes to using any type of fire. So with the smallest room closed off, you have those candles burning safely in the room, and you and your family are warmly inside the tent, the temperature should be pretty toasty inside that tent. Now, another great way to stay warm during a power outage is to dress in layers. So you want to wear as much clothing as possible. So you want to make sure for sure that your feet and your head are properly clothed and keep those areas warm, because that's the main space where heat is lost from your body, is your feet and also your head. So what you would do is want to put on some very warm socks and also maybe a beanie or toboggan on your head. Sleeping bags, they're another great way for you to lock in body heat. So when it comes time to bed down inside the tent, everyone could be in a sleeping bag, and that'll even generate more heat. Those were my top 3 ways to stay warm and survive a winter power outage. Now, I know there's many more power outage life hacks that's out there, but this should give you more than enough ideas on how you can stay warm and survive any disaster that occurs during winter. Now, if this video was helpful to you, go ahead and hit the thumbs up. If you're new, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. Also, don't forget to comment down below and let me know what you thought of the video, or if you have any questions or any comments that you want to add. I'd love to hear from you. Well, all right, guys, that's going to be a wrap for this video. Continue to prepare, and as always, be blessed.